Welcome to day 2 of your 30-day meditation challenge. Thank you for joining me today. And I grabbed a book. So I read a lot of different spiritual books. This one is Emmet Fox. I'm curious if any of you have read it yet. It's a really good book. And it's often very beneficial to you when you're practicing meditation to grab something that inspires you, uplifts you, is spiritual to you. I have all different meditation books or spiritual books, from Christianity to Buddhism to all different realms, and all different religious backgrounds, as well as uplifting, motivational. And so as we go through this, I will be sharing different books with you. So it's often good to sit somewhere and read something spiritual. So today I grabbed Emmet Fox, and I'm going to do a little reading. I'm going to open it randomly. I love doing that with books. I'll open it randomly and read something, and then share a little bit on it. And then we're going to meditate, and we're going to go again today for 3 minutes. And I'll set my timer on my telephone here, which is sitting here. And I'll guide you into a little bit of breath work. And then we're going to be still. We're going to practice being still. All right. So I open to clarity and interest. The key to life is to build in the mental equivalence of what you want and to expunge the equivalence of what you do not want. You build in the mental equivalence by thinking with clearness or definiteness and interest. Remember clarity and interest. Those are the two poles. If you want to be healthy, happy, prosperous, doing constructive work, having a continuous understanding of God, you think, feel, and get interested in these ends. What we call feeling in connection with thought is really interest. 99 times in 100, the reason why Christians, it says Christians, fill in the blank, do not demonstrate is that they lack feeling in their desires or prayers. How are you going to expunge the wrong mental equivalence? Suppose you have a mental equivalent of resentment, or of unemployment, or of criticism, or of not understanding God or your higher power. The only way to expunge a wrong mental equivalent is to supply the opposite. The right thought automatically expunges the wrong thought. If you say, I'm not going to think resentment anymore, what are you thinking about except resentment? The key to the management of your thinking, and therefore the key to the management of your destiny, is to substitute an affirmation, an affirmative thought, for a negative thought. And then it gives a scripture: the Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Psalms 138. What I got out of that reading is something that I've learned along the way in the last 25 years of my practice in recovery and in meditation, is a sort of fake it until you make it. And what that means is, it means to practice doing the opposite of what your negative head chatter is telling you. If you're having a resentment, if you're feeling slothful, if you are feeling depressed, take an action in the opposite direction until you become what you would like to be. Fake it until you make it. with actions. They will always lead to something to get you out of that negative thinking. And so, with that in mind, let's meditate today on a mantra that might come to you from the reading. Maybe a word stuck out for you. Maybe it's grace, giving yourself grace. Pick a word that resonates with you from what I just read, and let that be the center of today's meditation. As your mind starts throwing thoughts your way over the next 3 minutes, focus on that word, grace, 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 or whatever word or words that you've chosen. Your mind will want to wander away from the word, and that's okay. Practice bringing it back to the word, back to your breath, back to being right here, right now, for the next 3 minutes. So gently close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Hold it and exhale. Take another nice deep breath in through your nose, all the way into your belly. Hold it at the top and exhale. And as you go into this meditation, you can have your palms up or your palms down on your legs. Sometimes when you have them facing down, it supports and grounds you. It's grounding. So as you're breathing in and filling up your chest and your belly, you can hold it at the top and then exhale and focus on your word. Let's be still. Slowly come back, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, open your eyes, stretch your neck, give yourself a big hug for showing up today. I'm curious what happens for you when we're being still. What happens for you? What comes up? What comes up for you? When I took that, when I was at that retreat and did that meditation every day, this guru that led the meditation, he would point to this one girl every morning and he would say, when you met the Dalai Lama, what did the Dalai Lama say to you about meditation? And every morning she would say, the Dalai Lama said, meditation is about watching your thoughts. Meditation is about watching your thoughts. Thoughts come in and thoughts go out. And when we were doing that retreat, we were in Mexico on the ocean, and the waves were coming in and the waves were going out. And so oftentimes when those thoughts come rushing at me, I think of being in Mexico and I think of all the waves, all the water rushing, like all the thoughts coming at you, full blast. And then the waves go out and the breath goes out and the thoughts go out. And so again, it's about watching your thoughts come in and breathing them out. And it's a practice. So I'm curious how today's practice went for you. We're going to up it a minute tomorrow. We're going to go 4 minutes tomorrow. And I'm curious what experience you have with meditation. Where are you at on your meditation journey? Please share with the group and let us know. And Chancey and I thank you for joining us for day 2.